A very good evening to one and all, and welcome to the second session of Mrs. Aarti Killen. Today's topic, which is going to be taken up by ma'am, is about creative thinking. Speaking about creative thinking, it is all about unlocking potential through creative thinking. How are we supposed to motivate the students as to unlock their potential with the help of creative thinking? So I request each one of you to look at today's session through this perspective. And I'm very much confident that this is going to be a wonderful session, like always, which has been taken by Aarti ma'am and other resource persons of SNTTC. Now, I would like to request Mrs. Aarti Killen to formally start the session with an introduction to the topic.
A hearty good evening to everyone. Let me welcome the most creative lot today. I'm so happy to see so many people around, and this shows that how much we value creativity. And let's unlock the potential of everyone through creative thinking. But the only thing is that I want everyone to be interactive throughout the session. I'm sure everybody will be there to answer the questions, everybody will be there to participate. So, dear all, creativity is seeing what others see and thinking what no one else ever has thought. To start with, let's foster creativity together. NASA's researcher, they try to find out why some people are more creative than others and where does this creativity come from. In order to find that, they gave tests to 1,600 children. Imagine 1,600 children between the ages of 4 and 5. And the results were shocking. Full 98% of these children fell into the genius category of imagination. They were all very, very creative. Then these NASA scientists, they waited for 5 years and gave tests again to the same children. And only 30% of them qualified as creative genius. And by the time these children were 15, the number dropped to 12%. So, dear all, let me know what is the result, what is the reason for the decline. May I know the reason? You can write in the chat. Please unmute yourself and give me. What do you think was the reason? 98% were called creative, and after 15 years, only 12% were left.
Good evening, ma'am. The reason can be that everyone is born creative, but with time and with the surroundings the people live in, their creativity dies with time.
Okay, good, very good. Anybody else? Come on,
Good evening, ma'am. One of the main reasons for children performing low at this creative level is because there is too much of the hand holding. We inhibit their thinking abilities, and that's one of the prime reasons why there's a decline.
Very good. Anyone else? Come on, everybody. I mean, all answers are the right answers. And
ma'am, there is less creativity because maybe now the people at this certain age, they are less inspired, or they find
yes,
it little challenge to come up with the new ideas.
very good, very good. And somebody has written in the chat, we are not giving chance to express their creativity. Yes, all children are naturally creative. And our job is not to cultivate their creativity. Our job is not to crush it. We have to refrain ourselves from crushing it. We as teachers and parents. Okay, there is an activity for you all. The monkey business illusion. Next slide. Moving on to the next slide. So this is monkey business illusion. We are playing it. You all have to count how many times the players wearing white ball they pass. The players wearing white, they pass the ball. Okay, let's start. All have to answer. Okay. What's the answer? No, sir. Don't rewind right now.
14, ma'am.
Oh, no. Next. Anybody else? 15, 9. Come on, more answers.
14.
16. Anybody else? Okay. 16 again. Anyone else? 7. No. Come on, anyone else? Come on, teachers. We are all here. 11. No. 16. Okay. Anyone else? 13. Okay. 16. Fine. I'll confirm in the next time, but let me ask you. While we were counting, did you all spot the gorilla in that? How many of you could find the gorilla? Did you spot the gorilla? I'm sure. Okay. Meena Sharma, yes. Anybody else? I'm sure the people who have heard, haven't seen or heard before, they must have missed the gorilla. Okay, yes. And did you notice the curtains changing colors? I'm sure you must not have noticed when the black team has left the game. And now we will watch this video again. Let's rewind and watch it again. No. Maximum no's I will get. Now again you counting was 16 only. Now no need to count. In fact, you have to watch the entire video again. Come on. Yes. This is what it is. When we make people, when we make direct children that you have to do this, you have to do this, you have to cram this, you know, you actually are going to crush the creativity of these children. And this had happened in this. We had to concentrate on white people, you know, passing the ball. We missed on blacks, we missed on gorilla, we missed on changing of the curtains. And this is what we are doing with our children. Everyone is creative, whether you realize it or not. We were careful only on passing ball. Yes. A lot of people, you know, they think that creativity is binary. Either we are creative or we are not. But in reality, we all have it, and it is just the matter how we interpret it. You know, some people think being creative means I'm an artist. Those who are, you know, people with art and craft, you know, they can do art. They can have, you know, they paint well. Few are there who are poets. They only are creativity. But no, it is not. Creativity is there in everyday life. The thought, the ideas that come into our mind, they makes us creativity. And here is the action plan. But what is creative thinking? What are various stages? What are the characteristics? What are the barriers? And there are few ways. Let me ask you, if you people expect something else, we can take up that also. Anybody? So what is creativity according to you? I just got a definition. What is... Okay. Look at this picture and tell me, what do you understand by this? I want everybody to answer. This is going to be a session where we all are going to talk to each other. It is not the one person speaking. Come on, everybody have to answer. Unmute yourself and tell me, otherwise write in the chat box. Outer box thinking, very good. Creativity is outer box thinking. Yes. thinking out of the box, okay, something unique, thinking different from others, thinking creative, yes. So what, I mean, okay, out of box thinking, I can say there is an innovative idea, I can understand, but what does this picture convey? Come on, teachers, unmute yourself. Wishing to go to space. Oh my God, that's being creative, okay. And as I said, there is no wrong answer. All answers are right. This is thinking something and that idea has to work out, then it is called creativity. Yes, change from usual. Yes. Next. So creative thinking is problem solving. Creative thinking is innovating. Yes, light to rocket. Creative thinking is imagining, and creative thinking is coming up with the new ideas. This is being creative. And again, we are all born creative. We all can solve our problems, daily problems we are solving. We are innovating, imagining, and getting new ideas. In fact, imagining to reality. This is the best, tagline I got for that picture. From imagination to reality, that is called being creative. Wow. Next. So, Einstein once said, imagination is more important than knowledge. And as you all know, knowledge is at the click of our fingers. Just move the mouse and you get whatever you wish to know. So, what is more important is to imagine, to have idea. It is more powerful. It is good to dream. It is good to envision, invent, and create. And remember, whatever has been created in this world has been created twice. Once in the imagination and second in the reality. So the best is from imagination to reality is called being creative. Yes. Next. Now, let's talk about the stages of creative thinking. Preparation, incubation, illumination. I repeat, preparation, incubation. Am I audible? Preparation, incubation, illumination, evaluation, and verification. Yes, dreams can be turned into reality only through these stages of creative thinking. Next, let's talk about each stage. What do you understand by preparation? It's all on the screen. Please let me know. What do you understand by preparation? The creative process starts with preparation. You gather information, you gather material, you identify the source of inspiration, you acquire knowledge about the product. Yes, that is planning. And this is all internal process where we are thinking deeply in our minds. There is an external process as well, where we go out in the world and gather the necessary data. And what are the qualities that is required at this stage? You need to wonder. You have to be curious and you have to be open-minded. And here we go for the preparation. So that's how we think and study. Good. Imagination before action. So that's the first stage. So what is the first stage of preparation? Where you start imagining, where you think, where you study the subject from all the aspects, from all the directions. And the stage 2 is incubation. The incubation, yes. What is incubation? Brainstorming. Very good. That is for the stage 1. Let's come to stage 2, incubation. Here, the ideas have already been gathered. It has already marinated in the mind to execute the idea. Here, the ideas are simmering. The work has deepened. New connections have been formed. And in this, at this particular stage, we are actually germination. The germination is taking place. The artist has taken the focus off the problem and we are at rest. And suddenly your mind start wandering. You're always thinking about that problem only. And I'm sure you must have imagined that at times you're always thinking about the problem. This is called the germination period. You unplug yourself, you go for a walk, you meditate, you daydream. And the quality for this particular stage is openness, patience, and flexibility, trying to change according to the situation. That is incubation. Diverse ideas are there. You're trying to put them together. Remember, dear all, creativity is not making something new. It is putting the ideas together and creating something new which already had existed, but with different combinations. That is incubation. Stage 3, illumination. The aha moment. After the period of incubation, now the insights arise. And it was actually there in the deeper layers of the mind. Sudden eureka is there. You come to realize, I got it. It may be while taking a walk. For me, it can be while taking a shower even. And I'm sure it goes for, everyone. It may be while you're sitting for the puja, you're occupied with some other work, and then the solution presents itself. It is the flash of insight. I call it aha moment. I call it the eureka moment when suddenly something is revealed. And your quality at this particular time has to be intuition, inspirational, and actually you are embracing the muses inside where you are able to understand, yes, I wanted this. And following this aha moment is step 4, verification. You have already words written down. The vision is already there. Yes, it's a leap of association. The vision is already there. The plan is already developed, and the ideas and insights, they all come in this stage 3. The artist will use critical thinking over here. The artist will use the judgment skills over here. And he comes, he refines the work, and then communicates it to the world. So it is basically testing the idea, sharing it with others to determine its validity. The quality of this particular stage is getting intuition. You are inspirational and you have embraced the muse because you feel it is done. And remember all, these stages are actually a roadmap to a creative journey. It gives you direction, but it is not a destination. It only makes us aware of where we have to go. It is all inside you. It is all inside us. These are the steps of creative thinking. Next. Now it's time to find out how creative you all are. I said it is participative quiz. So please, now I'm asking question. You have to answer to yourself. This is your introspection. Who inspires you the most? Come on. Others, their achievements, your art, your own work. Okay, my own work, very good. Or none of them. If something else, please write down. I want all the 45 answers. 45 participants are there. My own work, very good. Art, okay. Okay. My own work, very good. My own aspirations, very nice. My own work. My vision. So this is the what inspires you the most. Yes. Next. What do you do with your idea? What do you do? I write them. Okay. Your dedication inspires. Very good. I write them. I give them a thought. I tell them to others. I just forget them. Come on. What do you do with your ideas? I take action. Good. I give them a shot. Very good. I try to go with it. Perfect. Forget it. Good. I plan to achieve them. Yes. I write them down. Okay. What about others? What about others? Okay. Good. I give them a shot. I try to do after exploring about the same. Yes. Okay. I write them down. So majority writing down, giving them short. Next, how will you rate on a score of 0 to 5? You have to score. How do you rate? How scared are you to make mistakes? It can be 0 to 1. It can be 2 to 3, 4, 5. If you are not at all scared, it is 0 to 1. A little bit. Okay. Not scared of making mistakes. Perfect. 2 to 3. Okay. 4, 5. Yes. Come on. Very good. Too scared is 5. Okay. Very scared to make mistakes. 2 to 3. Anybody else? 4. Okay. 0 to 1. Next. Okay. 1 to 2. Fine. Very nice. Please, everybody. Yes, mistakes only allow us to take risk and learn from them. Perfect. Passion. What is your priority since it comes to choosing your career? Whether it is your passion, your growth, your safety, or the finance. What is your priority? Passion, okay? Growth, perfect. Safety, passion and growth. Yes, it can be two. Why not? Then finance, growth and safety, passion again. So many are passionate about. Yes, I'm into teaching because I'm passionate about it. Good. Growth. Passion. Majority is passion. Next. Growth and safety too. Very good. Passion, growth. Next. Everybody, please answer. This is for you. This quiz is meant for you. When do you rely on creativity to solve problems? Do we rely always? When conventional methods fail? When other wants me to? Okay, when you rely on others, when they want you to rely on them? When creativity is the only option? What do you say? Okay, when conventional methods fail? Okay. Yes, you can write on A, B, C, D. It is passion, okay? Always. Always. So they rely on creativity always. When others. Okay, always. Majority is for always. Majority is always. So we always rely. Okay, B, when conventional methods fail. Okay, good. Fine. Majority have answered. Next. Perfect. How difficult it is for you to explain your ideas to others? Do you feel it is not difficult at all? A. B. It depends on the audience. It is a challenge explaining my ideas to others, or it is almost impossible to elaborate on my ideas. So you feel it is? Okay, on the audience. Depends on the audience, right? Okay. Come on, anybody else? It's not difficult at all. It depends on the audience. The majority feels it depends on the audience. Any other answer? Come on, have confidence. It should not be difficult at all. Next. How likely are you to discuss your ideas with others? A. I love asking others to comment on my ideas. Not that likely. I'm usually insecure about my ideas. I do that when I have no other options, or I hate letting others comment on my work. So what do? So majority loves asking others to comment on the ideas. Perfect. I love asking others to comment on my ideas. So that means we don't mind sharing our ideas with others. Yes. Perfect. Next. Hardly a question or two more. Because ideas only bring creativity. Yes. I love asking others to comment on my ideas because I know ideas bring creativity. I do that when I have no other option. Okay, good. I love asking others to comment on the ideas. Yes, next question. How do you react to new experiences? Whether these experiences excite me, I like most of them, but it depends. I can't say I like novel experiences. So new experiences I don't like. And I hate them and actively avoid such experiences. Okay, I like most of them. They excite me. Yes. New experiences excite me. Very good. Very good. Majority. I'm sure majority of us. Majority of us. I like most of them. Yeah, they are exciting. Perfect. I like most of them. Good. New experiences are exciting. Perfect. I can't say I like novel experiences. Okay. At times they may be alarming. Okay. New experiences are exciting. I've got the best of the audience, all participators. So they are exciting. And dear all, here is the result. As I said, no answer is right. No answer is wrong. This shows you are creative if you are curious. You are curious. You want to know about new things. You are creative if you are not afraid to fail. You are creative if you welcome new experiences. You are open to hearing contradicting opinions. When we ask people about our ideas, when we seek suggestions and we are ready to hear contradicting opinions, you are creative. You prefer originality. Yes, a sense of creativity is to see what everyone else has seen. True. You prefer originality over feasibility, and you are inspired by others' creative work. So these are the signs which shows that you all are creative. And I'm sure you all are creative. Next. There are certain barriers too. Now, the characteristics of creative thinking are, now, if you are a creative thinker, the creative thinkers prefer complexity. They find a certain degree of imbalance. We'll talk about this imbalance in the right brain and the left brain very soon. There are some complexes. They have some greater personal scope. They feel that we can do this. They feel that I can go much beyond. They are very independent in their judgments. Yes, they are assertive. They have a strong conviction. They are dominant. They reject suppression. They will not allow anybody to suppress them, and they can't control their impulses. Such are the creative thinkers. They are never, you're right, they're never satisfied with whatever the processes are going on. They always are excited to something new. Novel experiences needs to be there. And they never go for something simple. They prefer complexity. If you have such all these, if you feel that these things go up with you, you want to apply new methods, you're self-assertive, you're dominant, then you are creative thinker. I am sure you are. Before going ahead, let me ask you, what are the barriers for creative thinking? What do you think? Come on, teachers. What do you think? What stops us from being creative? I want my students to be creative, but what I think are the reasons. Why can't they be creative at times? What are the reasons? What are those barriers? Okay, they are confined in a set of instructions. Very good. They are time bound. Excellent. Rigid systems. Time factor. Social standards. Perfect. They are not allowed to implement new ideas. Rote learning. Exam oriented. Curriculum has to be finished. Split systems have to be followed. Yes, we are all result oriented. True. We try to suppress them. Okay. Anybody else? zero error syndrome. We want it to be perfect, self-ego. And here comes up the reasons, the barriers for creative thinking. We are at times prejudiced. And you know what is functional fixedness? Functional fixedness is basically problem solving barriers. If I need a paper holder and I don't have, I will put something, very heavy on that. I will not think of anything else. So these are fixedness, functional fixedness, learned helplessness. Yes, we at times try to be more practical. All work, yes, structured environment, not ready to try a different job. I don't want to come out of my comfort zone. There are a few people who have been serious, thinking logically, creative thinking, artists, they have at times thinking which is beyond, anybody else who can think logically, rational. They are never rational. Belief that you are still a child. This lack of belief, again, is a barrier for creative thinking. We all have tendency to find the right answer. And somebody said, we all want to be perfect. We all look for excellence. And that is what, these are basically the barriers for creative thinking. Next. Dear all, in case after 40 minutes, this meeting is over, you have to join from the same link. Next. Come on to the ways to foster creative thinking. And in order to have creative thinking, we all need to develop a rich knowledge base. Different ideas, connect together, make a new one. Foster independence, make children independent. They can practice it. Too much of hand holding also sometimes spoils. Too much of hand holding also crushes their creative thinking. So please encourage the use of analogies. If this goes with them, what goes with that? Make them curious, encourage curiosity, and try to enhance positivity, positive effects. Let them not be demotivated. Keep on motivating them when they come up with something new. Okay, I'm coming up with another activity. This is called Stroop effect in the psychology. In this, you all have to just, what do you have to say? You have to say the color and not the word. Okay, we are playing it. Say it to yourself, only color, not the word. Somebody can unmute and start. Yes.
Yellow.
Blue.
Good.
Pink.
Red.
Red.
Green.
Very good.
Green.
Red.
Red.
Perfect.
Blue.
Blue. Yeah. Did you notice this? I was talking about right brain and the left brain. The right brain, it tries to say the color, but the left brain insists on reading the word. Do you agree with me? Did you find the same thing?
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, can we have it again? Yes, we'll have it again, and just you see, the right brain of yours will try to say the color, but the left brain will insist on reading the word.
Red. Blue.
Blue.
Yellow.
Yellow.
Blue.
Blue.
Pink.
Pink.
Red.
Red.
Green.
Green.
Red.
So, what we wish to say is, right brain is more creative and your left brain is more analytical. And when hemispheres of your brain equally contribute, then we become very, very creative. This is called cracking the cocoon. Creativity is all about combining the dots, joining the dots. In this, we just have to join the dots, and these dots are basically ideas, people, expressions. And when we connect these ideas, these people, and these experiences, we interact with them, we become creative. So what I mean to say over here, cracking your cocoon means today go out, sit with somebody whom you don't know, share your ideas with them, try to learn a new language, increase your networking, and you will see definitely you will feel that you are becoming more and more creative. Yes, sir. Next. Remember, this is something very, very interesting. There is a connection between dopamine production and creativity. But remember, creative people are more likely to be dishonest. I mean, can you tell me how this line goes? I mean,
Excuse me,
in
ma'am.
relation to our classrooms?
Excuse me, ma'am. Sorry for the interruption. Dear all, the meeting is going to end in 1 minute. Once the meeting ends, you're all requested to join with the same link because we are going to have more important as well as good topics further ahead. And we also have certain announcements. Okay, so that you will not miss all those things. Yeah, continue.
Yeah. So, I mean, I want now all of you to tell me, when I say this line, creative people are more likely to be dishonest, how come this is applicable in our classrooms? Is there something like that? You know, our research says the children who are sitting on the last benches, they are more